you want us to, but we need your help. We've gotta get him under control.
Damn! As if he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
That rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone! Double Demon Fang!
Eat this! I'm just getting started!
Sleep now.
Double Demon Fang!
Double
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
In here! Lightning orb!
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning! Eat this! I'm out of ammo!
Double Demon Fang!
Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
Double Demon! Double Demon!
Great fear! Here's evil!
I'm on it! Double Demon Fang!
Here, let me help!
Double Demon Fang! I'll run you through!
Thunder field!
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning! Field! I'll be saving! Here, let me
Try
help!
harder!
First aid! Lightning orb! Gemini Aqua!
Here, look out for the charge attack!
Nothing gets through me. This I swear.
Freeze Lancer!
Double Demon Fang!
Healing Arc! Photon First aid! Field!
Run you through!
I'll be saving this one! Getting hurt! War with Acme!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's First aid!
Double Demon Fang!
Into the Thunder field! Here's a healing arc!
No further.
He stopped moving!
Get it now! Please forgive me.
Glacial Field!
Eat this!
Here, let me help!
Try harder!
Reload! Gemini
Try
Aqua!
harder!
Dance in the wind! Field! Lord of the Stockpile! I'm out of ammo!
This one's all mine!
Field!
Oh, and you!
You picked the wrong fighter!
Here's a healing arc! More with Now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
By the lightning orb! Raging
Double Demon Fang!
Reload! Sleep now! I'm out of ammo! Lord of the Stockpile! I'm almost up!
Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray! Thunder field! There! Raging never miss!
Damn it!
Here,
If only I'd been more...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging here's the healing arc. Air thrust, searing blade,
Double Demon Fang!
I'm only getting hit in the wind. Air thrust, light astral energy in my offer.
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! This one's all mine!
What's this?
Annihilation!
Eat that!
Lightning orb!
By the
power of
Eat
war.
that!
Here goes! Not in your dreams! Annihilation! Annihilation!
I'll smash you!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning sun! Here's the healing arc! Full dive!
Lord Dohalim!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Are you all right? What was that just now? I understand this is a lot for you to take in, but Miguel trusted you.
Impossible. I have no such power. Truth be told, I never wanted this. I never wanted to be a lord. However, competing for a position in the crown contest was required of me, and in the process, I took the life of a dear friend. The life I took in the bloodshed, the hatred that had earned me. It was far more than I could ever bear. But the screams and tears of the slaves, they would reawaken my memories of that day. The memories of my friend's scream, and the tears of the one who mourned him. I couldn't take it any longer. I didn't want to remember.
So that's it? That's the real reason you freed the Danans? Just so you wouldn't have to listen to their screams?
Wait. So everything you've done...
Precisely. It was simply to distance myself from all the pain and death, all for my own selfish ends. And if it made everyone happy in the process, well, then that was just an added benefit. Or perhaps I truly did believe in those ideals at one point. But living up to them was never my aim.
Impossible. Your dream of coexistence? The ideals that you always championed? So you're saying that everything you stood for? You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie? Tell me it isn't true, Lord Dohalim. Because my brother believed in you in your dream!
Forgive me.
So this is who you really are?
Stop!
Let go! Let me go! Let me go!
It's enough, Kisara!
Let go!
Stop!
I'll tear him apart! I swear I'll...
Are you trying to ignore your brother's dying wish? He entrusted you with his dream!
Just kill me. I'm nothing. I am but a shell of a man now. I'm just a pitiful coward who shrank from his duties. I would only ask that you make it quick.
This man? This is the person my brother died for. And for what? For what? I need you to get out of my sight right now. Go, before I change my mind!
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, a little. Thanks.
What are we gonna do now?
I still have unfinished business with Dohalim.
He's a world away from the Lord Balseph was. There's no need for us to fight him, Shionne.
In case you've forgotten,
Guys, guys! I think something's going on outside.
Kisara! There you are!
What's happening?
Kelzelik has started an insurrection. He's driving all of the Danans out of the palace.
What? Has he lost his mind? What about Lord Dohalim?
We don't know where he is, Captain. We thought maybe you would.
No, I don't. I haven't seen him since we were inside the quarry.
Damn. Well, either way, I wouldn't go near the palace. Any suspected Renan sympathizers are being arrested on sight. This whole thing is a powder keg about to explode. Best prepare for the worst.
I guess not all of the Renans here like the idea of coexisting with the Danans after all.
So this is it. This is the real Menancia.
Are you giving up?
On what? This realm is already finished. It perished along with my brother's dream.
That's a shame. And I guess all the people who believed in that dream are on their own out there, aren't they? Not all of the Renan sided with Kelzelik. There's still hope, Kisara. Your brother's dream is only dead when there's nobody left who believes in it. Am I wrong?
You're right. I'm going to the palace. I need to see what's happening there with my own eyes. What are you all doing?
I thought it was pretty clear. We're coming with you.
I appreciate the thought, really. But there's no need for you all to get involved in this.
Dohalim said it himself, right? All of us. We're liberators.
Thank you.
Will things be okay in the city?
I'm concerned about that as well. But for now, let us get to the palace.
Right. We'd best clamp down on things at the source before they get out of control.
control.
The fact the enemy's holding themselves up tells me they're not exactly happy to see us.
Then we'd better go in prepared for whatever welcome we get. I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies have been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Meaning the rebels are occupying the... This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Dahnans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Dahnan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Hey, Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see if there's a release mechanism somewhere.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Raging Cascade!
No shield can stand up to these fists!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest. An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Here goes Raging Cascade! In your dreams!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shionne.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers?
It's gone!
Now you'll learn!
Take
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil! You'll pay for what you did! Lightning Orb! I'm all out! I'm all stocked up! Spread! Gemini Aqua! Do it! First strike! Light Action to the wind! Air Thrust!
Onward and upward.
dispose of the trash. Glacial
Not today! That's it! Double demon fang!
You think that shield will save you?
We're not finished! You can
Now!
got fire!
I've got this ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Magna Ray! Thunder Beam!
Do it!
Spread!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Get lost!
Double demon fang!
Now you'll learn!
Light Magna Ray! Raging Cascade!
I can carve through
They really don't give up, do they?
Double demon fang!
Photon Blast! Lightning! Arch Seal! Confiscated!
I'm on it!
Reload! I'm out of ammo! Back into the power storm! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Any injuries?
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there. Right.
Right.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you'll learn! Lord Profile! Light Energy!
I won't show you any mercy!
You've got spirit!
This one's mine!
Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more! All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
one, eh?
I'm the true gunslinger around here. Lightning orb! I'm on! Raging cascade!
Its armor's too strong.
Now,
Be my guest. You picked the wrong fight.
Anything
Mission!
Lightning orb!
Any injuries?
No choice. Bring him down!
Here I go!
Double Demon Fang! First strike! I'll run you through! You're mine! I'm going in! Double Demon Fang!
Not on my watch! Here, let me help! Dance in the wind!
Thanks! Fall back!
Sealed!
Eat this!
I'll be
Engage!
patient! Raging cascade!
Here I come! It's over!
I'll be
Go
patient!
get it, boy!
Here's the evil!
Listen! I'm up!
Our work is done. Here, let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
No backing down!
Demon Fang!
Let me see this!
That's the spot.
Take down their defenses! Ignite!
Air thrust! That light has
Be my guest!
Carve through walls!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning!
Double Demon Fang!
Air thrust! With this, I can become even stronger!
So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
I won't forgive you!
Now you learn!
Thunderbolt! Fire support!
Blade and fist!
You got spirit! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
More freeze!
Eat this!
Take this!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for. But
This isn't enough to go on.
Do it! Leave sweet dreams to me!
Now you see what I can do!
Into the shadows! Light astral energy! Do it! Spread!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I won't forgive you! I'll have to take my revenge on you!
It's almost too strong. Be like it.
Mine.
Enough to do.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Onward and upward.
forgive you! I'm only getting started! In the way!
Punch that gun out of your hand!
Not on my watch! This one's mine! In here! More stop! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
You got
Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang! This is all mine!
Here I go!
Talon Hurricane! Demon Fang! This freaking Double Demon Fang! First strike! Now to see what split it open! Be my guest! Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Get toasty!
First strike!
I'm ready for the next battle. Out of our way!
Double Demon Fang!
Engaging! Thunder Field!
Eat dirt!
Searing Flame!
Double Demon Fang!
Fire support! Sweet Lord! Do it!
Combat!
Blade!
Support! Next! Mission!
Astro...
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it. Even if Dahnans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
Gotta break through! Now you learn! Damn it, Bennett!
I'll run you through!
It's almost too strong! Be my guest!
Now you see what I can do!
Like field? Eat this!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Get lost!
Double Demon Fang!
Field! This one! In here! You'll have no mercy!
I see one, eh?
Field!
Astro Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
It's over! More where that hit!
Double Demon Fang!
Here I go! It's over! Fly forward!
Mission!
Searing Flame!
Here I come! You're finished! You're mine!
Here
You're
goes
finished!
annihilation!
You're mine!
Here, let me
You're
walk
mine!
in.
It's over!
Anything in armor is all right!
Raging Cascade!
My deal? It's over! First strike! Double Demon Fang!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the Sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Dahnan for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Dahnans are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame? Leave the charges!
It can hide itself?
Amazing!
Hit a word! Double demon fang!
Here goes! Take that!
I'm on it!
I'll end you! Here, better!
I'm on it! Here I come! You're finished!
I never miss! Confiscated!
Here I come! It's over! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Armor won't save you!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Freeze Lancer!
Double demon fang!
Lightning orb! You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
That's enough! Here's a healing orb! First lightning orb!
Double Demon Fang!
Alright.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Double Demon Fang!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
You're done! Double Demon Fang!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Ignite! Double Demon Fang!
Talon Hurricane! Mega Ray! Here, let me help. First aid! Primed and ready.
Double Demon!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Double Demon Fang!
I'll run you through! Raging Cascade!
Take this! Now I'm in the groove.
Enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them down.
Lightning
It's over!
orb!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade! Now speed!
Try harder! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Double Demon Fang!
I lost my focus.
Here I come!
Here's a healing arc! Talon Hurricane! Searing Talon
Double
Hurricane!
Demon Fang!
Now, tornado!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Double Demon Fang!
I'll cover you.
I owe you one! Double Demon Fang!
I really owe you one. Oh, now I'm real mad.
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Now I'm in the
Double
groove.
Demon
Here's a
Fang!
healing arc. First aid.
Go away.
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Glacial Spear.
Double Demon Fang!
All day. Here, let me help. Hey, that... This one's mine.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield is for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Take this!
I'll smash you.
You're finished!
Here, let me help. First aid.
It's over!
Graviton field. I'll be leaving this go. Here's a healing arc. First
I
aid.
owe you one!
Lightning orb. More of that here.
Try harder.
Flame of fury. Burning strike. I'll be
Try
taking
harder.
this way.
Double Demon Fang! This one's all
Not
mine!
in your dreams. I'm out of ammo.
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! You're finished! Double Demon Fang!
More for the stockpile.
Eat this.
Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heavy!
Phoenix Cyclone.
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Horrors, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans, and you're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure...
sense one of your friends, Hootle?
You all arrived here from Cyslodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Lagiel?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elde Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
something.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I...
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Now, where might those fish be? Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Ha! Not my lucky day, I guess. Not my lucky day, I guess. Looks like I lost it. And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It's Kisara?
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the...
But that doesn't...
Of course.
When you put it like that.
You're just in it.
I was... So, if you...
Good to hear.
Okay!
We should be able...
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the men.
Good night, everyone. Well, off we go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I hate camping out.
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go?